Welcome one and all to another... oh fuck, there's a feedback here. I don't know where the fuck that came from. I'm looking at you, Kirsty. I'm looking at you.
I was still muted.
I'm looking at you for fucking feedback.
I was still muted. I will not be taking that blame.
You will. Everyone, welcome to another Smacked Up Wrestling Live, the only call-in show in Scotland where you can get to talk about the wrestling. This week we're going to talk about the Raw and SmackDown Fallout. There's a good few things we can cover from it. It wasn't completely bad. It could have been better, I believe, in both shows with certain segments. But it had its moments. It had its moments. And I think, Kirsty, you might agree with me on that one as well. So, as always, I am joined by the Queen of the Ring, Kirsty. Martin will join us very shortly. He's just home, so he will be popping in when we are going. So guys, you know yourself, please like the video, share it, let everybody know that we are live for the wrestling. If you wish to donate, Streamlabs is open. If we make $5, Pokemon packs will be open during this stream. So straight away I can see Black Wolf, Eric the Champ, Sarah Small. Guys, thank you for coming, share it out, let everybody know we're going live, we're going to talk about wrestling.
Yeah.
So, and of course, if you wish to call in, pop into waiting call and we'll get you in as soon as we have finished our little review. So let's start off with Raw. I felt the Raw was a no bad Raw.
I quite enjoyed Raw, and I'm like, I don't know if it's because yesterday I watched like most of it like on my long break for work, and then the other half later on. But, like, all in all, I did, for the most part, enjoy Raw, which was nice. I usually go into it going, I'm going to hate everything, but there was some amazing segments on Raw. Yeah.
It was a tidy show. That was the thing. It was a really tidy show. And, like I said, there wasn't a few segments where I could pinpoint and go, I don't like this, or this was boring. The only one I did find a bit boring was the Big Show cast thing. I just don't care now. I genuinely do not care about how they're going to push this story for the breakup. Do you know what I mean?
It almost feels as if they're tiptoeing back now, as if like they had the initial idea of doing it, and now they're like, do you know what, that was crazy talk. Just pull it back in. Which I suppose is the point. They put the idea out there, then they change their minds, and then they're like, no, you were right all along. But I don't like how they're doing it. And the Big Show felt so awkward. Like, when will he stop getting these bullshit gimmicks?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I didn't like about it. I mean, the start was strong. I enjoyed the start of it. The end, I mean, there's like the points in the show where you can go, like, the first hour was strong.
Yeah.
That middle hour, no. That middle hour was hit and miss for me. Then the close was strong.
Yeah, I agree though.
That was the way I took Raw. And to have like 2 out of 3, that's not bad considering like for weeks we've been shoveled shite from Raw. And I mean really bad.
I can take like one of those being a wee bit fucky as long as what's really strong is as strong as it was, because like obviously look, we're going to get into the Joe segment, the Paul Heyman stuff. I even like what's going on with like Corey and Kurt Angle now. Like the fact he just keeps interrupting commentary, like wait a minute, it's so good.
But I've read a rumour of what they're doing for that. I don't know how legit it is. Like it's a rumour. It's from a good source for the people who's getting all these rumours. It's supposed to be Triple H. They are trying to build a Kurt Angle versus Triple H SummerSlam match. Which we know Kurt Angle's still able to wrestle. He's not retired officially. He's not retired.
See, when Joe looked at Kurt Angle, he was like, you're stunning in my white. I had TNA flashbacks of the very best kind. Like, they two together is still like the highest paid segment for TNA ever because of the amazing feud they had, and I was just sitting like, and then having Seth come in as well, and they had their ROH feud. I was just like, everything's good in this segment.
You can. This is a Triple H thing. You can tell this is a Triple H play, and that's it. I believe this is the way they're going to go with that route. I think it's going to be complete brilliance. It's nice how they're doing it. It's not in your face of how
Aye.
they're doing it. It's really subtle of how they're doing it. I'm enjoying that. The Bray Wyatt. I mean, now we're starting to see where all these like stories are trying to unfold. The only one I'm still confused with is Finn Balor. Finn Balor, I just don't see where he's fitting into this. You could easily have a feud with Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns, easy. Seth Rollins can easily still hang about with the Triple H, Samoa Joe.
That's totally nice.
You can still do that. Finn Balor is the only one. Now, you can turn and say, we can put you in a Continental, but that looks like it's going to be a three-way story with Dean Ambrose and the Drifter.
Elias Simpson.
Yeah. That's the only thing that I took from it, was like, what the fuck are they going to do with Finn? And I'm trying to remember, was he on Raw? That's how much I actually fucking paid attention. Was he on Raw? I can't remember if he was.
I can't remember if he was either. Holy shit. Chat help us out.
I don't even think he was. Which leads me to believe, one, is he injured again?
I don't think so.
No, I mean, that's the only thing. And I think that's us. We're joined by Martin. Ahoy, hoy.
Oh, look at me being dead punctual.
Ahoy, hoy.
Ahoy, hoy.
Ahoy, hoy. So everyone, that's us joined with Martin.
Sorry about that.
No, don't worry,
Playing
dude.
Edinburgh buses.
What we're talking about, we covered really the boring segment of Raw, and what they're trying to do. But we're talking about like the main feuds, and what we were talking about. Can you remember if Finn was on Raw? Because I can't remember. I don't think he was.
No, he wasn't. It didn't off. I thought it was dead weird.
That's what we're saying.
What's Finn doing now? I mean, hopefully we form a Bullet Club, but God knows I'm never getting that.
Maybe he took a knock or something, he's having a break. Maybe they just didn't have anything for him because they can't write for shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can see a story between Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, the Intercontinental is going to be triple threat, and then you can see Seth Rollins still hanging about with Samoa Joe, and Triple H.
I don't know how many dates Lesnar's going to be doing between now and the Dick pay-per-view.
But apart from that,
and if they're just going to have Finn kind of run interference in all the feuds, just have him in a match each week, but not have him in an active feud unless they want to push somebody up.
Yeah, it's the only one. Like watching Raw, right? Obviously, the Money in the Bank is took main focus on SmackDown. So,
hell yeah!
So that the stories are going to come either way out of that. Because you think Baron Corbin was going to be against Sami Zayn, now it's obviously went to Nack. So they can change any way they want on SmackDown and make us guess what's going to happen after it, which is good. But the Raw one, right, the Hardy's been missing, which now it's been confirmed. I think Rebby's due any day now. So he wanted time off and they promised it. I think it was to do with the contract. The Finn one, I just didn't know. I just don't know.
Just incompetence unless he's taking a knock. In which case, surely would have heard something.
Yeah.
That's my thinking is every time somebody's been getting injured lately, people have been pretty rapid about finding out. So surely would have heard about Finn. So I'm thinking that creative just has nothing for him and are
which is just fucking baffling.
Yeah.
Oh, aye.
I mean, at least they keep.
What the fuck are they doing there?
I mean, at least
genuine question.
I mean,
what the fuck?
Did you notice they kept the Raw Women's segment? Fucking basically nothing this week.
Aye, and they also slagged off last week.
I was ready to say that. Like they heavily just. It was like the apology in Deadpool.
But did you see? But it was like Alexa's fault type of thing.
I mean, I know like kayfabe, she was meant to put that all together. So kayfabe, it's her fault. It's so terrible. But like, in actual real life, no. Creative are fucking awful.
Creative.
She did the best she could with a fucking hot tub.
Aye. She's the only reason that would the only thread that held that segment for just falling all over the place was
another
her.
Question I don't get right now. Alexa doesn't speak in that sort of slow, staggered WWE way, right? But she's the one getting the what chant. Why is that?
I don't know.
Must just be like fucking. She knows how to work a crowd.
I know,
So
but they're giving her what chance, and she's doing better promos than 3/4 of the roster.
It's just one of those things, dude. One of those things. It's Raw is still, as much as like those parts are super entertaining. Like Joe and that's what I was going to get to. Like Joe and fucking Paul Heyman, brilliant. Brilliant.
Was everything that I ever needed. I can't. Joe just coming out being #1 contender. I was like, fucking aye. He might be just another random storyline, but him just being like, I want everything, but I want that title. I was like, Joe's going to murder him, and it's going to be amazing.
I hope so. I really do.
My name is Paul Heyman happens, and I'm like, yes. So Paul comes out and does his usual spiel and actually gets me interested in Brock Lesnar for only him to show up next week and remind me why I hate him. Paul does his job, as he always does. And it was great. And then when it was the wee things, like when he was like, I'm just an advocate, and he was like, I know, this is just between us. And like acting so chill to just not be chill at all. I just, Joe is so underrated on how well he talks. His wrestling is ranted and raved about, but how good he is at psychology and just how, like, he made Brock Lesnar by default the babyface. Joe ain't gone face for nobody.
It's not even that. Seeing you actually take over the two shows, it was the best segment over both shows.
Oh,
when was the last time you said that about a Raw segment?
Aye, very true. Because
probably the last time Joe was there.
When was the last time Joe was given time to do what he can do?
I know.
More importantly. He's always had little bit parts. Like, his matches have been great, as you expect from him, but he's never really had extended mic time. It's just been wee bits here and there, like helping out Owens or assaulting Seth and shouting at him.
I just, like, his verbals are usually, as you were saying, are usually things he's screaming at people after he's knocked them out. It's not been legitimate, here's a mic, here's a segment, here's Paul Heyman.
Exactly.
Work it, and it was beautiful, and I was so fucking happy.
I'm hoping this means Joe gets more time.
Same.
Not just because he has to be the one pushing the feud, but like after he's done with it. I hope they see what he can do and go with it.
I think he will do. I think he's been under Triple H's hand.
That's a big help for him.
Aye. That's the thing, and like
only been waiting 15 fucking years.
I know.
But look,
shake my head.
But the way to look at it is look at the pool Triple H has had. Right, okay, you can talk about NXT all you want, but when they signed the guys, like when Joe was a part of like the Finn Balor, the Kevin Owens group, the Sami Zayn, you knew they guys are the guys that's going to run NXT, and they're the ones that's going to be up there in the main roster.
The next 10 or so years.
And I don't think any of them have, apart from the Japanese guy. But he looks like he's going to go back to New Japan when his contract's up.
Just came out with a statement like 4 years ago, and he was like, I'm not going back to Japan, I've already done it.
Right, so he's staying.
He's not done much, he doesn't know it.
He's got to. I'm still waiting to be wowed by him. I'm still waiting for it.
What's he build weight, Kenta?
He's
going to be at 2-0 anyhow, at least.
Because if they just stick him in 205 live, so he's not a total lost cause, you know?
Well, that's the thing, is can you imagine Hideo Itami versus Austin Aries again? Like, they could put on some fucking matches.
Yes.
But that's if Austin Aries stays in 205.
He's too good to get there.
But if they keep feeding on people like Hideo, that you can just have these incredible matches with, I wouldn't be too upset about it.
Yeah.
Do you know, if it was up to me, I would absolutely love if they just had Jericho do a cruiserweight run. Just have him be
yes.
I won that first, and I want it one more time. Just because I'm fucking Jericho, you know? Something like that.
Oh, it'll be fine. That I could accept.
A lot of people would watch 205 live then.
I could easily accept that.
And
the last standing
with some of those guys. I mean, Jericho and Aries. That has to happen at some point. It has to.
Oh my god, I would be so fucking happy. They would kick each other so hard.
Aye, and it would be amazing.
There's so much they can do, and they're dragging their heels with it, and
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Well, when it comes to Jericho, I think he's going to be back sooner than later because they keep referencing him on SmackDown.
Same. They
So
keep
I
reminding
think
us
he might
that
be
he's
back for
still part of the.
is it not when's John Cena back? He's July, start of
The 4th
July.
of July for the very American Day of Days.
Yes.
Of course.
America.
Fuck
Like-
yeah.
For the worst, always the worst SmackDown or Raw of the year, the 4th of July special.
Whatever do you mean, Kirsty?
I hate gimmick. I hate holiday gimmick wrestling shows.
The Halloween
I
one,
hate
the
it.
Halloween
I
last
don't
year
know, like
was.
the Christmas one where Del Rio murdered Santa.
But the Halloween one last year was fucking awful. That was cringe. That was fucking cringe-worthy.
Also, speaking of Raw and gimmicky things, I was really, and coming from me, I was really impressed with the Miz this week because they played on so much.
Oh, it was
Like-
well done.
Mm-hmm.
Like having, like when I seen that giant present after they beat up the bunny, I was like, Dina always comes out a fucking presents, and the fact that they put that in there and put in that the Miz is smart enough to also realise this,
Why is that not in more things? Like,
right?
It was
Like,
well
don't
done.
understand the audience is smart enough now.
It was well
we
done.
noticed these themes. It was so, and then Marie's walking away, rage. It was beautiful. Like, it was so
Fantastic.
fucking good.
Oh, it was proper well done. That segment. If it
I
wasn't
didn't
for
even notice it was the camera guy.
if it
Like,
wasn't for the Samoa Joe segment, that would have been the best segment.
Oh, God, aye.
But you've got to top Samoa Joe and what happened with Paul Heyman. That will not be topped. And when you think back to that Miz one, yeah, but you can tell it's going to be a triple threat. It's going to be a triple threat. At Great Balls of Fire. That's the way they're going
did
to
that
build it.
mean they've pulled the idea of having Roman out of that for Roman and Bray? Or is Roman and Finn going to keep doing something?
See, I wouldn't mind that because their matches together have
Aye.
all been good.
They've always been good.
That's what I'm thinking. They've put them together just as a throwaway match and then went, here, by the way.
Aye. Hold on a minute. They put
That's quite good. So, and maybe that's why he was.
Well, what have we
kept
got?
happy.
4
Sorry,
weeks.
I'm just going to say something that will make Kirsty go possibly orgasmic. Imagine this, Kirsty.
Oh
A
god.
Finn and Roman feud where the Shield and the
I
Bullet
know.
Club get involved.
I wanted. I've thought about this. I have mentally booked this on my own. This needs to happen.
See,
Like,
that's WrestleMania next year, though.
Oh,
Right,
son.
here was my thing. Right, was that Finn was should have won instead of taking the pin on. But I'm happy with Joe. Don't get me wrong. But if Finn won on Sunday there, but with the help of the Bullet Club, and then Bullet Club like done something but couldn't quite beat Brock. So then like they move on, they continue, and then Roman does the same thing with the Shield, and then just Mania do a thing
Aye.
because Roman
Give
would
us
like,
it.
beat him.
Please.
I want it.
Please.
There was more
I need
details later, but I've totally forgot them. But this was my whole thing.
Yeah.
Like that was my goal. That was the end.
That's how I agreed with you about the Finn Balor thing, because it made sense. Like, turn Finn heel.
It's a license to print money.
Oh, aye.
It's
I know.
said.
I know.
Like, there's never going to be a bigger pop than a Shield versus Bullet Club thing with the Shield reuniting against a heel Bullet Club, and just
I
they're
need
the
it.
two
I need
biggest
it.
factions
It'll happen.
of this generation. We need it, and I don't want to wait
It'll
20
happen.
years
It
to
will
see
happen,
them in
Kirsty.
knee braces and shit.
know.
Like,
I
it's
don't want
return.
that DXNWO bullshit.
I don't want that. I want
No,
to move.
no, they'll pull the trigger on that quick. I think they will pull the trigger on that quick. Considering
That London play there. That was beautiful.
I know. Did you like it? I didn't even click on. I said it. But no, I think they will do it. They'll do it quick. Same with AJ and Nakamura. That'll be WrestleMania. There's no fucking way they will not have that WrestleMania.
Oh, God, I know.
No.
Don't know. They might do Shayna match with Shinsuke because that's an honour.
I don't want to see that, but
I don't want
mean,
to
at least
see it.
It means a good
But you
spot
can
in
see
the
it
card.
happening.
Yeah, it's a good spot in the
Good
card.
spot in the card.
But you'd rather see the AJ Nakamura, in which he's openly spoke about. He knows it's going to happen.
Both of them
Hopefully,
It's just-
see by then we might even have Kenny Omega over.
Did anybody see his interview this weekend?
Oh,
No.
that's exactly what I was going to say next.
You go right ahead, sir.
Well, he wants that main event, a meaningful match with AJ. That's on his bucket list of must-dos, and there's only one way it's going to happen, and Kenny needs to get his ass to WWE for it.
Yeah.
And fast.
Yeah.
God damn. I'd kill dogs to see that match.
Martin would drown puppies.
Oh no, you don't want to kill dogs. You don't want to kill
I
dogs.
don't say puppies, I say dogs. Big dogs, ones that can use a good fight.
So it's fair. They've got
Dogs
a
and
chance.
tramps. I will stab a tramp for Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles.
Tramps beware.
Aye, watch it.
Martin's coming for
Stay
you.
dead beats. I've got a knife.
Oh god.
Oh fuck.
I want that too.
And you're
I want
hiding
that.
it in Edinburgh as well.
Tramps.
Say that again.
Just, I want that too. What, deed tramps?
No deed tramps. No, I want AJ versus Kenny.
No, I was saying fuck, you're hiding it in Edinburgh now, so do you know what I mean? You might see a few, dude.
Oh, I've already had to step over one to get the sceneries, I think.
Oh
wow.
fuck.
Didn't even knife for me.
The ceremonial dagger.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. I mean, the main event of Raw, it was a tidy match. I enjoyed the ending, but you knew fucking Joe was going to come out strong as fuck. Do you know what I mean? There was nothing any different. They've got to do something like having Roman Reigns next week, which I think will happen. Or him or Bray Wyatt. They need to do something, because we've seen quite a lot of Seth and him now. So let's try and change it up a bit. I'm not saying it's boring matches, but it's like give us just a tad fresh now. Just a tad.
Aye, absolutely.
But apart from that, there's no complaints about the main event.
Nope, none.
Like I was saying, SmackDown had the worst segment, and it was the opening. But before I get into SmackDown, guys, you know yourself, I can see more people's came in. Slap a like in the video, hit it with that fucking candlestick Bailey couldn't use. Share it, let everybody know that you're on Smacked Up Wrestling Live. If you wish to donate, Streamlabs is open. Every $5, we will open a Pokemon pack. I'm still doing it. I've got plenty there. Yes, Martin, I'm doing Pokemon cards again.
I would have had a look and had words for you, but the Mac that I'm using here is. It's a channel.
I've been fucking loving it. I've been loving it. I've actually enjoyed playing Pokemon again.
Honestly, this thing can't load YouTube.
That's Apple for you.
Apple's
It's a 5G connection, by the way, that I'm on. And so is this MacBook, and it just decides it's not connecting to the internet.
So you're just going to still use your phone?
I've not got a choice.
Oh, fuck.
I'm on my phone now. See, you didn't even know. Shit hot, this thing.
What type of phone is that?
It's an iPhone 5S.
Oh, fuck.
And it works better than the MacBook.
Android did go, Android.
No, because I don't know how to work it.
Oh, it's easy.
It angers me.
It's easy. That's Marie's excuse. That's Marie's excuse. I can't work Android. I'm so used to Apple.
No, I really can. I can't get my head in it. I've tried.
I love Android.
My papa had one, and it was not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not that Apple's much better, but I know.
It's whatever you're used to. Yeah.
It's
like the PS4 fucking interface is 10 times better than Xbox One.
That thing's just a disaster. And by the way, having recently been playing on an Xbox One again, what did they do to that?
Oh fuck knows, mate. They've shat all at it. They've shat all
That's
at
the
it.
nice way of putting it.
They've shat all at it like that opening segment in fucking SmackDown. What the fuck was that?
The briefcase is not pink and pretty as fuck. Like, it's a really pretty briefcase, and that's...
I knew they were going to do that. As soon as they say that it was happening, it's going to be fucking pink as fuck.
I'm cool with the briefcase being white. I'm totally cool with that.
I think it's beautiful.
The segment was fucking god awful. The segment is fucking horrible.
Like, with Lana, and they just tore her a new arsehole.
She's just out after herself. It's okay.
Okay.
No, she's got her match with Naomi now.
Oh,
anyway,
God.
The fuck? She did one match.
It's going to be bad. Anyway, Jinder only had one match.
True.
Gender equality. Gender equality.
Fucking put a TM on that, dude. No.
Everybody gets a push.
Can we get a pro wrestling tee store? I'm all
The
about gender equality.
how is it if we get 5,000 followers on Twitter or something, and you've got to hit fuck knows. Get pro tees. Who can draw at the freeze? The fucking
Who needs to draw? It's just words.
I know.
As long as it doesn't look racist, you're fine.
I want a picture. That's what I want. I want a picture.
Right, somebody draw it.
Right.
You'll not get anything for it apart from a thank you. But
Yeah, fucking midges in here, man, or flies. I don't know what the fuck that is.
if midges are in your house, move.
Oh.
But no to the Highlands, that's bad.
But sleeping brings up the point I was going to make. The ladies cannot talk in the fucking mic. That was
What's the deal with that? It's like they're trying to show their weaknesses.
That fucking enraged me, that segment. But if you think Bailey's was bad, this was bad. See,
It was horrible.
Right, see, like, people say that was the worst, but then you can look at this and just go, that was just as fucking bad. it was
It's like
so
they're
bad.
only focusing on one thing in NXT now. Like, you don't need to really learn to talk, you need to learn to wrestle. So we're going to ignore that. Like, no. Fucking... Because the people coming out of NXT that can really talk are all indie stars that already knew how to talk.
I know, but even at that, most of them are falling into that trap where they speak in
Aye.
a particular way, and it's doing my fucking head in.
I mean,
Same. Which is
Carmella
why I love Joe so much.
and Ellsworth.
Joe does Joe.
Oh god, Ellsworth can't talk anyway. He's
Ellsworth-
just there to get battered, and that's fine.
That was fucking awful. Tamina, I fucking forgot she existed.
And there's a reason she isn't allowed to promo.
The Natalia can do it. She can do a bit. She's nowhere near as good as Alexa, but she can try.
Aye.
Charlotte's learning to get better, to turn off the crowd. Now she's getting better. Becky is a hit and miss. I've not seen her being a heel, so I've got to see her be a heel first before I can make the total judgment.
She was heel in NXT for a bit, and that didn't really do much for me, to be honest.
To be
And
fair,
she'd be better as a tweener.
Right.
Aye.
Then
Just let her be a badass. You know, just that sort of, you know, everybody keeps betraying me, so I'm going to put the fuck out hilarious.
you get Naomi. Hey, fuck off.
Oh, Jesus
Fuck
Christ,
off.
She just dance into a grave. I don't mean that.
See, the only person who could fucking talk, right? It could talk legit was Lana, and I'm not just saying that. She
has a proper act.
Aye, she's an actress, I was ready to
Aye,
say that. That's her
you
strength is her
gravitated
character.
towards her, and you're like, I'm listening to you. The rest I couldn't give two fucks about.
Like,
Well,
even
that's why
when
she's
ranting
getting
and Russian,
the match.
she's got more emotion when she's ranting in Russian and I've no idea what she's saying than most of them do.
I
Just
know.
talking in English. Like, it's her character is so incredible because her strength coming in as an actress.
Oh, so
If she could learn to, if she learns to like just be a decent, even a
She doesn't
decent
need
wrestler.
matches. See, she just does a chair dance every week. I'm fine. Here, whatever you want. All the belts just for chair dancing.
or if you go
Oh,
back,
well,
or if you go back and see her fucking pictures before wrestling.
And that film that she did.
Oh,
get for them.
Ooh,
oh,
that one with the cocaine.
oh, CJ.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh aye.
Oh.
Rusev Crush.
oh, fuck no one,
We
done
said-
man.
Obviously
Lucky
talking
bastard.
about Pitch Perfect 2 here, guys.
I'm talking about that one where she got her tits out and got cocaine snorted off them.
I was trying to
Sorry,
be
was that
listening.
not PG?
Nah,
Was it? Was it not?
not for our lady fucking Kirsty. But
Look, it's after the watershed here.
but
It's fine.
the SmackDown didn't really have any bad segments apart from that.
Just say once again, Fandango.
Oh my
Loved
god.
that. I loved that with the
They
nudie.
even made the New Day watchable.
Aye.
The thing for me, that, like, again, again, see that fucking board, Casey's photo, and it said, like, I watch every week now, I'm like, show me the board, show me the
Michael
board.
Hayes, repeat offender.
Then you get
The one,
the colognes
and-
don't have cologne and shit. It's fucking brilliant.
And instead of annoying, they had under the Usos, annoying, and it was my favourite thing,
That's
possibly
a
all
joke off
week.
on Reddit that they used in Roman. Anybody else find Roman really annoying?
That's
No,
it's, and
and
whoever
then-
come up with it is a fucking genius. I pissed myself for a good
Fantastic.
10 minutes. Like, that
Can I
board
just
is the
say-
best thing.
Fandango had the best line was this, Big E, if that is even your real initial.
Aye.
They were brilliant.
Brilliant.
They were absolutely brilliant. And like,
Apparently, WWE are very high on those segments and they will be continuing for a long time.
oh, I read that. They are.
You know for a fact that Vince is sitting pissing himself at the water gun stuff.
Because he's never seen Zoolander.
I
Wow,
mean,
he thinks this is original.
that's basically that. It's basically Zoolander, and it's fucking. It's so funny.
It's fantastic. Better than Zoolander 2.
just the jokes they done this week with the nudie. I'm not, you know me, I'm not a fan of nudie. I think they're boring half the times, but
They started pulling that stuff out Biggie's singlet.
that was fucking great. That was great.
And then Fandango going mental at them till he's wearing them. Look, there's an extra pocket. That's pretty cool.
Can they read the mind? That was fucking brilliant. The guys are entertaining. They're entertaining as fuck. I want to see what the t-shirts are going to be. I will get a fucking Fashion Police t-shirt. They're that fucking damn good.
I hope it's just like an actual cop uniform, but on a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god!
With a wee badge saying Fashion Police. That's what I'd do. Here, get that.
Probably will be later on.
Know how the t-shirts you get like in Police Academy, like they just get like actual t-shirts, but why are they saying Fashion Police on the back, or like Fashion Police Academy or something on the front?
In a fucking gold mine here.
Oh fuck! Why we not design
gender equality?
Why we not designing fucking t-shirt? Get pro tees onto us. Even the Mojo Raleigh thing, right?
Right. I'll tell you what though. Before we go into fuck's sake Mojo, if anybody said to you, you need to beat the world champion to get in this match, and you're told the world champion is Jinder Mahal, you've got to fancy your chances.
See, that's the thing. I genuinely thought he was going to be the sixth man. I thought Randy Orton was going to come out and cost them, but they'd never done it. And
shame, really. Can I say as well, having Mojo known fucking whatever. Having Mojo coming in pure seriously, like also, the guy I beat.
Sorry, Kirsty, I was just going to say the other thing. You've got Mojo, a guy who's big through natural means, next to Jinder.
Aye.
And the difference in their skin. And I don't mean that in a racist way. I mean like Jinder with his acne and the veins sticking out, and you got Mojo who's done it legit. Next to him.
So he's lost some weight as well.
Aye,
but
he's dropped a bit of muscle weight. You can clearly see it in him. But I genuinely thought Randy Orton was going to cost him it. He would be the sixth man, which makes sense.
Sorry, seventh man. Well,
seventh man. Fuck off. Seventh.
There's far too many people.
But
I hate it when they do that. Six is the absolute most you should have.
But hey ho, they never done it. They never done it, and I was quite.
There's still a week yet.
There's still a good point. There's still a week. See what happens. The match was fine. I didn't.
Oh, aye.
I did see for the two guys that
I thought I was going to hate it.
That was it. I thought I was going to be bored, and I wasn't bored.
Yeah.
I think it was really interesting because we knew Mojo had bet him 2 months ago.
Aye.
That we were like, could he act like there was enough general intrigue there for me to not want to just skip by it? So kudos to them, I suppose.
Aye, they did something right.
I mean, on the subject of Jinder Mahal, for what I was reading as well, the big hoo-ha they're talking about for SummerSlam, Randy's not winning back this belt, right? I don't know what they're going to do with Randy. I think they're going to go full ahead with the AJ.
I hope so.
The AJ one, so that leaves open for the Baron Corbin or Sami Zayn or Nakamura. It's going to be one of the three guys lifting that fucking case.
I sincerely hope so.
Which would mean, and this is what they're talking about, John Cena and Jinder Mahal. So John Cena will get his 17th title at SummerSlam.
Jesus Christ. Cena can pull a good match out of people when it's expected of him. He can do some great stuff. Because, I mean, say what you want about him. The guy can put in a shift. There's a reason he's up there. But I think this might be too tall an order for him.
I think I agree with you, mate, because
and it's not any fault on Cena's ability. It's just the fact that, you can't get blood for a stone.
No.
I agree.
I sincerely hope he proves me wrong. It's no Cena's fault.
No, what you going to say, Kirsty? Sorry, pal, when you go.
He hasn't convinced me at all yet, even when he's just not convinced me. Because even when with Orton and the legacy stuff, the last time they'd done like this, why this is your champion and we're building these two guys type thing, Orton still looked like Orton, and at that time he was still putting in shifts and he was still getting really good pushes. And it felt good, and you were like, that guy, I don't get that for Jinder yet. The most impressive thing is he was on the Indian.
Do you know what he feels like? Oh, sorry, on you go. Sorry.
remember about 10 years ago they did this with JBL, but the difference being JBL completely changed his character and was taken seriously from the get-go because he actually looked like he hurt people with that clothesline.
Mhm.
You know, and like people have drawn parallels between the two, but it couldn't be more different because they've done nothing to change gender. You still call themselves the Maharaja.
Do you know what?
Slightly different clothes, but it's still the same gimmick, and he's just
Still
so
kicked
Do you know
plain.
what? Do you know what it reminds me of? Jinder's reign just now.
what?
Big Show's first world title run
And that was only what, a month, 2 months maybe.
against the Big Boss Man. That's
Oh, aye.
this is what it reminds me of, and it's like it's
It
forgettable.
was a coffin ride,
Oh
a
aye.
hilarious coffin ride.
That's what it reminds me of. It's forgettable. Like, bear in mind that was at the time where we lost Austin to get his surgery. The Rock
Aye.
was in a feud with Triple H. So, do you know what I
We
mean?
ran out of people because Mick was getting his surgery in his knee.
Yeah. So,
Taker was injured.
That problem at the moment, they've got more talent on that roster than they've ever fucking had before.
And who did they push? The guy who happened to look Indian.
but like we said, everybody called that saying this is because you're going to do the world. You're doing the tour in India. You're signing this
Not
big.
even going ahead yet,
Yeah,
anyway.
the tour's not happening, and because they're signing this big money deal. If it's TV rights, and I think it's going to be an academy or some shit. So
Something like that.
it's like, I can see why they've done it, but is it justified? That is the
Don't think
thing.
so. Yeah, hold on. Whose academy is it? It's not going to be fucking Great Khali, is it?
Oh fuck knows, dude.
Oh, God.
Oh fuck.
Because I mean, that's the last person you want to know.
Oh. But that was the thing. I mean, we had an Orton backstage segment, and that was it. So that sounds stupid, but see that way, like the title's supposed to mean the most. I don't feel anything for the title just now.
Well, I think that's partly because of who holds it. Because they know that it's. I think at least someone on SmackDown has to be aware that Jinder hasn't got genuine shock heat for being, oh my god, that guy won.
No.
He's got the heat because it's a dumb move
Yeah.
as a business and as a television product. Why the hell should you tune into SmackDown on Tuesday night when there's TV shows like, I don't even know what night they're on in the States, but like, you could switch over and you've got your superhero shows on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why can't WWE look at contemporary television and go, right, okay, that man runs really fast and he's fighting a gorilla and a man shark. Takes itself completely seriously. How can they not do the same? Like, a good example would be Kaiju Big Battle, right? It's a bunch of guys in rubber suits fighting a cardboard city inside a wrestling ring with a steel cage in it. Right? It's the stupidest thing you've ever seen. Personally, I think it's fantastic. But they take it deadly seriously within the context.
Well, what I was going to say, and this is how I think they should have done it right. I mean, I agree with Sleeping Angels. He's saying the same. I agree. Jinder has nothing to make me believe in him yet, and it's true. It's like take Rusev. Rusev, you could put in the same boat as Jinder, but they done him right. They didn't give
He'd be over as fuck.
Give him that US
They
belt.
just dropped it. So there's no way this gender thing was a probable, a definite plan. They had to change that in the day.
Yep.
Because they'd already teased Rusev coming back to set up a feud with him and Randy. And now, where's Rusev? He's just shut up.
I mean,
He's on Twitter being funny as usual, but he's literally ready to go and they're doing nothing with it.
I'll be surprised come Money in the Bank. I think we'll be shocked. I think we're going to get shocked somewhere.
I seriously hope Rusev shows up.
I hope Rusev shows up because Rusev. See if they made Jinder the US champ first.
Aye.
Then I would
actual
believe it. Yeah, I would believe it. I couldn't even put in the category of Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns was in one of the best factions ever, so you can't even put in that category. It's they've kind of shot themselves in the foot with this one because it's like he was in the job
They went for
of
shock value.
Yeah.
It's the wrong kind of shock.
Yeah, it was. I mean, regarding even like the final two matches on SmackDown, like AJ Styles and Dolph Ziggler done what they had to do.
I really enjoyed that match.
I enjoyed it. Like fucking Dolph
Really
Ziggler
enjoyed
pulled
it.
his finger
Loved
out his
the
arse.
Loved
You've
the
seen
finish.
as well both of their backgrounds in amateur wrestling right at the
Yes.
start. It was
Yeah.
really mat based, and I fucking enjoyed it. I was happy, very happy with that match on SmackDown.
I mean, I'm just reading the chat. I'm just reading the chat again. Sorry, Sleeping Angels. I'll say if John Cena was holding this title, it would mean something, and that's the truth. I totally agree. You'd be talking about the title more and Money in the Bank, but the way it's looking is we're more concerned in the participants in Money in the Bank and what's going to happen with that compared to, shit, we've got a new guy, it's a champion.
Well, looking at Money in the Bank is a way to save what's just happened. I wouldn't be surprised if Rusev is in it, and Money in the Bank wins Money in the Bank, and then cashes in if Jinder wins. Wouldn't be surprised at all the way they did with Dean last year.
See, even if, say Rusev won it and John Cena did win the belt, I would not mind watching Rusev and John Cena again. I thought they two were good together.
They're really good together.
I thought they were fine together. Rusev can go. And Rusev's funny as fuck. Imagine him, like, I know being a heel, but imagine him cutting his funny promos. It'd be fucking hilarious. And I think, and that's the thing I think people tend to forget. But then again, this is breaking kayfabe. But this is us seeing what they're really like compared to, right, this is the character you're going to be. This is how you're going to be portrayed, and that's how people see you. Whereas like we can see the different sides and how like they're funny. With certain shit, and it's fucking hilarious to watch.
I agree. I wonder, do you think they're keeping Rusev after the new one to make it a surprise or two so that they can establish Lana on the reign? So that when he comes out, he doesn't get "We Want Lana" chance because they actually want to put him out.
Could be a bit of both. A bit of both.
Maybe.
Could be, pal.
Idea that popped into my head.
Could
I was
be,
like, that
but
might
both.
actually be a smart.
It could be a
Because
bit
I was
of
just
both.
thinking when he comes back, people are going to be like, "We want Lana," but if they've got Lana in a title picture, then
if somebody says that to Rusev, he's got the smarts and the patter to shut them down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that whole thing with Father's Day, your father is an idiot and an ugly man, you know, to the crowd.
Aye.
It cracks me up.
He's
got
funny.
the wit to deal with them.
I mean, that's how, like, when you're looking back at the stuff, I mean, it's like, right, AJ's and Dolph Ziggler, either or could have won that, but we wanted the one pair. Like, if AJ didn't win, we'd probably have heard Kirsty moaning for about 20 minutes. But they did what they had to do, got the crowd wild up. AJ's the hottest thing in wrestling. He's the hottest thing in wrestling. In my opinion, he's hotter than Nakamura.
You know, I've tried to say that, which really annoyed me lately.
Because AJ's not a fucking artist.
Oh, they've changed it now. They've changed it. It's now the rock star.
The rock star.
They've changed it now.
No, but you're still saying that artist bullshit.
It's fucking annoying. I mean, the match with Kevin Owens and Nakamura I thought was tidy. I enjoyed that.
They can do better.
But it wasn't a part. Did you see it? I tagged you in it the other day.
I know you tagged me. I've not watched it. I've not watched it. But you're correct. I can imagine that. Like, see, for people seeing them together, I'd imagine it'd probably be the same. Where, like, sort of, say we get Nakamura, AJ Styles in Mania, right? I've never seen. Say I genuinely, up until that point, I never watched a Nakamura AJ match for New Japan. I watched this as my first, and I go, wow, that was fucking amazing. I'll guarantee the next night, you two will turn and tell me, well, that was not their best.
Well, then it's up to you to go and watch it and decide for yourself.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I believe you when you are saying like there's better Kevin Owens Nakamura matches.
Well, aye, but again,
I feel as
given the constrictions that they have to work with in WWE, it's not like Ring of Honor or any cross promotion thing where they can just bust out whatever the hell they want because they run their match. WWE, you can't do this move, you can't do that move, no, you can't get that kind of heat, no, you can't cheat like that. And we need to try and remember, and I forget this far too much, that they're working within some ridiculous restrictions given the entertainment form that they're part of.
Aye. That's a really good point.
Sometimes people can work it to their advantage and you'll get a match like Cena, Lesnar and Seth pulled off together at the Rumble the other year.
Oh, it was fucking phenomenal.
Amazing.
One of the best things you'll ever see anywhere. But again, they're working within these restrictions.
Yeah.
In fact, just to keep on this idea, remember Cena and Punk going at it and Cena pulled out the pile driver?
Money
Which you're not allowed to do.
The Money in the Bank where CM Punk won the belt.
Yes.
Yep.
And people still talk about that match.
Oh,
There's no way he was authorised to be a pile driver.
that's still one of my favourite matches. It was
Well, it's going to be talked about years from now.
Yeah.
Like, see when they eventually get over this CM Punk thing, like much like they did with Randy Savage. Took them a while to get over it, but when they did, they got these classic community, a whole other generation.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
I mean,
10,
And the amount of
years.
DVDs and stuff that this will be mentioned in, like
Exactly.
it'll be, it'll be networks. I will. Even then, network specials, the way they do when they're like 10 best matches of like
The next generation of WWE superstars are going to be going. One of the best things I've ever seen was, and it'll have the highlights of that match.
The thing I'm taking away from it, right? And I don't know if they're trying to just saying cheerio to Eric in the chat. The thing I'm taking away from going into Money in the Bank, we have to see what happens next Tuesday night.
Yeah.
But Baron Corbin's looking the favourite.
See, I would go with that, but I don't know if present WWE has the patience for a long wait cash in.
I know, and that's how I feel. It might not be him, but he's one of the three. He's one of the three.
Aye.
They're making him look, even if he doesn't win, he's still walking out of this looking badass.
And that's all you can ask for, really. Make him look damn good.
I mean, but that's basically fucking Raw and SmackDown. So, guys, the phone lines are open if you wish to call in.
Just sorry, guys, I'm on 5% again because I've got time to charge. So if you don't mind, I'm going to need to dive out because...
No worries. So, everyone, we're saying goodbye to the
guys.
greatest heel of all time, Martin.
See, so much a heel he didn't charge his phone.
Yep, exactly. We'll catch you.
Thank you once again for letting me vent my pish.
No worries, dude. We'll catch you on Wednesday.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, folks. I don't know why you put up with me. See you all later.
Bye, Martin. Bye, dude.
Bye.
Right, guys. So you've got me and Kirsty just now. If you wish to call in, hit in that Discord. Come up. We'll drag you up one at a time. You can talk to us about wrestling. How did you feel about Raw and SmackDown? Share the video, like it, all that fucking amazing stuff you guys do. You're all triples. Like I said, if you wish to donate, every $5 we open Pokemon packs. So we're still doing Pokemon cards during the stream. All donations go back into the channel to bring better entertainment to you guys, upgrade all the equipment, shit like that. But you know that good stuff. And if you haven't seen it, please check out the Halo ODST live stream today. Fuck, I was nearly finished the game. Kirsty, were you there for the end?
No, I went to Farm Foods and come back and you were gone.
I'm at the end, and Marie's like, "There's your done already." I was like, "Fuck."
Oh,
no. So I don't know how I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do a short stream and just end it. There's all Halo ODST, or do I continue with Reach and the same? I don't know how I'm going to do it.
I don't know.
I don't know how I'm going to do it, so I'm going to have to check. So I'm just keeping a wee look and waiting to call. We'll give it a couple of minutes. If not, then we've got a wee fucking early night tonight, pal. So, but no, it was alright. It was not the best week of wrestling, but it was pass. It's a pass. That's the thing.
It could be a lot better than it has been in the last couple of weeks. My biggest problem, I think, is they're making Nakamura just look like another guy somehow.
Yeah,
that's my biggest concern.
They're not making him special. Like Brock Lesnar's special, but Nakamura is Nakamura.
I don't worry about him in terms of if they keep pushing him and then he gets the big long drawn out storytelling beautifulness. But my fear is if they start making him look like a normal guy, when do people start switch? It's my Bray Wyatt thing again. At what point are people going to switch off? I don't think that's any time soon for Nakamura at all. But I'm worrying that's where that's going to go, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That he's so special that they just assume that people will always be able to put up with constant silliness. But he's on a winning streak, so I can't really complain. But I don't know. I'm critical.
I think he'll lose. I think he will lose one. I think the losing streak might start at Money in the Bank. That's just my opinion, though. I do feel. I feel they'll push him and Kevin Owens together.
I hope so. I hope we get a pay-per-view match where they've got time and stuff, because they two are so good together, and Kevin just sells everything that Nakamura ever does. Like,
that's it. Even watching that match, like you said, it's not one of the best, but it was so much better than the Dolph Ziggler stuff.
Oh God, I.
You know what I mean? And that's something I took from it, and that's how I enjoyed it so much. Like you said, there's always better matches, and like within the restraints you've got. But I just if they have a pay-per-view match, I just can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Same. I'm really, when I seen that they two were together, I was like, yes, like, because I know they can be so good together, and I know Kevin can talk forever. So Nakamura really just needs to stand there with his facial expressions and say one or two things, and it would sell everything. It's just, do it right, WWE. Don't make Nakamura just look like some other name that you've slapped in there, because he is fantastic.
Yeah. So we just have to wait and see, pal. Check waiting to call. Nobody's coming in, so I think we'll call it an early night, pal.
No problem.
I think we'll call it an early night, because I'm up early. If you want to watch the Pokemon stream in the morning, I am going 9 AM GMT. I'm going to try this.
Wow.
Or even 10. Basically, I'm going to try and see with time zones where I can lie. It doesn't mean it might only be the one Pokemon stream. It means there probably will be another Pokemon stream tomorrow. There probably will be. I'll see what it's like. If it's not as good, I'll be back on. You know, guys, I'll be back on later on. Fuck, it's me. Got nothing else to do.
I'm doing the more as voting.
Oh,
So
fuck,
I'll be around.
Oh, fuck, no, I've got to vote. Oh, fuck.
Just sounds, oh God, that chore.
I don't vote. It's one of the things, I just don't do it. If you know what I mean. I know
a lot
don't
of
care.
people like that, they just...
But if I say that, Marie will fucking go off her nut. So I'm gonna have to do it. But guys, thank you one and all for coming out, keeping the chat interactive. It's been good as always. Thank you for slapping a like the video, sharing it, all that stuff, guys. You have been fucking tremendous. Yeah. Please join me in the morning if you're up. I know it might be a bit early for a bit of Pokemon streaming. We're going to try and finish Gold tomorrow. So like I said, there probably will be 2 streams. I want to try. I'm just getting used to the streaming schedule I've put out to myself.
Okay.
And what's the best times? Yeah, it's try to get the best time zone and best communications. Purely because of where I am. That's the only fucking thing. That's the thing. But guys, thank you one and all for coming in as usual and join Smacked Up Wrestling Live. Catch us again back on. Fuck, I feel like my nose is going to start bleeding now. Okay. I could feel a bit of running there. That'd be great. Fucking end the show with a nosebleed. We'll be back. Me, Marty, and Kirsty will be back on Wednesday and next Friday. So you have 2 wrestling shows next week because of Money in the Bank. I'll be back tomorrow. But until then, I've been Will.
And I've been Kirsty.
And Kirsty still hasn't figured out how to close a segment of the show.
Martin was back. I didn't need to. God damn it.
That's how I'm doing it just now. And there you just interrupted it. Fucking hell, Kirsty.
Sorry. My bad.
You know I love you.
I love you too.
Guys, thank you for coming in. This has been brilliant as always. Please check out the friends list on the side. Please check Mick Blackwell. Done an amazing Paladin stream earlier on. Funny as fuck. Please check him out. You've got the Real Top Metaphor Messiah. You also have Dead on Dave. And if you're in the UK, Australia or New Zealand and Europe, go to WrestleCrate.uk. Use the promo code Dead on Dave and save yourself 10%.
Yeah.
So, until next Wednesday, guys, we will see you then, but I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you next week, but I'll be in the chat, so see you tomorrow.
Peace out, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys.